Hey Virgos, welcome back to my channel. Guys, if you are new here, welcome. If you are returning, thanks so much for supporting the channel. So I'm going to go ahead and do a general message. Let's see what the energy is like. Now, this is a general message, so it may not resonate with everyone. Just take what resonates for you, Virgos, and leave the rest. Anybody interested in a personal reading, my information is always down below. Thanks to those who do reach out for those, and thanks to those who donate to the channel, and to those of you who do subscribe. It's very much appreciated. So I do hope that everybody is doing well, okay? But Spirit, what is the strongest energy here today for my Virgos? What is it that they need to know? Give me a card for now and a card for going forward. What are we getting stuck on? Spirit link. It says stay aligned with your highest dreams and ideals to find success. Okay. So we have two cards coming out. So the first one says cloud of unknowing. It says float on the clouds of the unknown. Surrender to the mystery and embrace the sacred within. And then going forward, you have slow climb. It says you're getting there one steady step at a time with a little bit of effort. Okay. So show me what this is about for my Virgos. Why is Spirit link here? I don't know, there's something here about some sort of unexpected bills or something like that. Or maybe this worry is about your finances here, Virgos. What is Spirit link? Yeah, you have fate, detours, divine intervention. You have almost coming out sideways. It says memories and nostalgia. And then you have truth and expression. Someone here is not being honest, or they're not being open here. It feels like almost like the King of Cups energy, where someone here may be suppressing something. It could just be that maybe someone wants to reach out to somebody and speak to them, or you know, maybe there is you are dealing with something and you really want to speak to somebody that you can trust, but because this man looks like he's hiding here. Give me 3 cards for slow climb. Okay, it's in the reverse. It says receive and open, but it's in the reverse. So someone here isn't open to something. Oh, it could be about somebody stepping into their north node. Could be about answering that calling. One more. Oh, it came in it flipped in the reverse here, Virgo. So okay, we'll see who this is for today. So in the upright, it would say release, surrender, and purge. So it says to me that someone here is still holding on to something. But it could also be saying, right, Spirit saying, hey, listen, if you're healing through something, you know, don't kick yourself, or, you know, don't be upset with yourself or anything like that. Spirit says, hey, listen, take your time. It takes time to get over things. But we'll see. Yeah, deception and temptation at the bottom of the deck, and masculine energy. And it's funny how we have the cloud of unknowing, and then we have the Ace of Swords here, which talks about clarity, thinking clearly, right? Victory, success. Again, you see how she's almost like she's stroking her throat, communication. But someone here may be closed off to that, because there's something here that still triggers them. Why is the cloud of unknowing here? Karma. Karma, balance, and justice. One more. And you have the autumn and harvest. So that is your birthday, Virgos. And decisions at the bottom of the deck with epiphany. Yeah, it's like somebody wants to do something here, but because of the past, right? And I don't want to keep saying it like that, because Spirit's already showed me here that, hey, listen, we can't rush anybody's healing, right? Can't rush anybody's process. But you got past lack and suffering. And it's like this woman would be turning her back to the Ace of Wands, which talks about attraction, passion, new beginnings, your desires. Right behind that, you have union. And there we go, yeah. I mean, it could be about a union between two people. But right behind it, we have trust divine timing. So there's the confirmation. Yeah, something could have something to do with a third-party situation. Maybe someone here, you know, with the rose-tinted glasses, maybe something didn't turn out the way someone had hoped, or maybe someone, you know, got caught up in a situation that was an illusion. But let's see. Why is this message here for Virgos? All right, what is this divine intervention? What is this about? I'm hearing when lightning strikes. You got the Four of Wands. You have the Emperor. What's the Four Wands in the Emperor? Something could have something maybe to do with a marriage, a home situation here, or I'm hearing something about maybe a home that somebody was providing for. The Emperor can be a father energy as well, right? This could even be about, oh, I heard real estates. Maybe somebody works in real estates. I'm trying to put out that sage. But you have the Nine of Cups. Now, this does talk about wish fulfillment here. But could this be about somebody needing to take back their control with the Emperor energy? The Emperor talks about structure. It talks about, you know, someone who is, it talks about practicality. It talks about authority and things like that. So why is it with the divine intervention? Fate and destiny. Two of Pentacles and the Death card. There's a rebirth here. Now this could be like Spirit giving somebody a choice in something. The Death card talks about spiritual transformation. Right, but it can also talk about the unexpected. So what is this memories and nostalgia? Why is that here? Coming out sideways is the Ten of Wands. Show me more. Coming out sideways is the Justice. And then you have two cards in the reverse. You have the Judgment in the reverse and you have the Five of Cups in the reverse here. Somebody may feel like something wasn't fair. And it feels like with that Ten of Wands coming out sideways, it's like the blockage is for someone to just let something go. The Judgment in reverse can talk about, you know, maybe there is no reconciliation in a situation. Or maybe someone here is finding it very difficult to forgive another person or forgive something that happened here. Someone could have been put through some sort of karma because maybe they were refusing to learn some sort of lessons. Five of Cups in the reverse is an energy where it talks about, you know, accepting something. And like I said, you know, kind of just slowly moving forward. Again, it talks about forgiveness. It talks about rejoining the world. So I don't know if someone here has been in like hermit mode. What is the truth and expression? Four of Pentacles. Yes, somebody holding back. What's the truth and expression? The Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups talks about romantic proposals. It can talk about taking action, following your heart here. What are these two cards? Four of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. The Four of Swords. So 44 could be significant here. Number 8. But the Four of Swords is an energy of suffering and silence here. Again, this kind of energy of isolation. I heard incubation. But this talks about stress. Feeling overwhelmed. Somebody in their head way too much. I don't know if someone is spending a lot of time in bed as well. Spirit, what is receive and open in the reverse? The Fool card, taking a leap of faith, starting again. You see it's a number 0. I feel like someone here is also like refusing, like, I don't know if people are like offering you to come here or, you know, come out for a drink or come for a meal or come round or, but it just feels like someone's refusing like offers. It could even be someone may not be even be like answering their phone and things like that. It just feels like a lack of communication. What's the Fool? What's the message from my Virgos? The Hangman. It's like somebody trying to make sense of something. But this is also an energy of someone here, even if you are taking a temporary pause away from people, away from the world, away from life, right? You may be getting a lot of downloads at this time. The Hangman talks about someone who sees something from a different perspective here. It talks about someone who's trying to find a way forward, looking for direction. And I feel like Spirit will give it to you. But I don't know if someone here is being defensive about the messages that they're receiving. What's the Fool and the Hangman? Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. Again, this is a number 10. And after 10s, you know, after endings, there is new beginnings here. And I feel like that's what Spirit is trying to show someone here. But it looks like someone is still stuck on whatever ended. Your energy, the Hermit. Give me one on that Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, exactly. The World. New beginnings. So what is the North Node? Cosmic and purpose. 6 of Swords. Moving to calmer waters. Things getting better. Once you let go of something, because it landed on the Judgment in the reverse. Spirit has said, hey, listen, don't be afraid of maybe going through something again, because you should have learned your lesson. So going forward, it should be a more smoother road ahead, because you're going to be more wiser. You're going to be more alert. You're going to pay more attention. What's the 6 of Swords? If someone is paying back some sort of karmic debt, it's not going to last forever. You have the 8 of Swords. Why is the 8 of Swords here with the 6 of Swords? 3 of Wands at the bottom of the decks and the 6 of Cups. I don't know if this is an energy where someone gets that energy where they're like, okay, do you know what? Today I just feel like, you know, I'm going to let it go. I'm going to move forward, right? I'm going to look forward to the future. And then there might be something that happens that maybe triggers someone or reminds them of something. And then they're like, do you know what? Maybe hold on a minute. Let me just retreat a little bit. What's the 8 of Swords? Because the 8 of Swords is a victim mentality. It's an illusion. Someone here is not stuck. This needs to be a mind over a matter thing. Show me this. 6 of Swords with the 8 of Swords. Why? There could even be somebody being released from jail or something here as well. The 3 of Swords. Landed on the Judgment in the reverse and the 10 of Wands. Heartbreak. Betrayal. Got the 8 of Swords. If I added the 3 to the 6, it would make the 9 of Swords. It just seems like a vicious cycle here, but in the mind. So what is the release, surrender, purge in the reverse? What are they not letting go of? The Knight of Wands. Somebody get cheated on. What's the Knight of Wands? Page of Swords. Three of Cups, the Devil, the Seven of Wands. Almost straight away for someone here I saw. I don't know if you met somebody online, okay? I don't know if you thought like, yeah, you met somebody online. I don't know if you met up with this person. I don't know if this was a toxic connection here, or I don't know if something turned very toxic very quickly. What's the Knight of Wands? What's the Knight of Wands? What is release, surrender, and purge? Someone could have been dealing with a Sagittarius, fire sign, a younger energy. Page of Wands, something that seemed like a good idea at the time, right? Maybe communication was good with someone. Maybe somebody just looked really good. Maybe you just felt like you just hit it off. I don't know what happened here. Yeah, the Ace of Wands. Feels like sexual energy there, but show me more about the release, surrender, and purge. Yeah, Seven of Cups, options. Or like I said, something here was an illusion, or somebody was very good at creating something that sounded really good, because the Seven of Cups can talk about something that is like a fantasy, hallucination, all in your head. Show me more about this energy. Yeah, Page of Cups. A lot of young energy here. That was the Strength card. What's the Page of Cups? King of Wands. What is the release, surrender, and purge? Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. I don't know if something has to do with family, a marriage. Or again, I don't know if there was some sort of huge financial loss here. Now, I'm not even going to lie. That Ten of Pentacles in the reverse landed on the Wheel of Fortune. So again, I don't know if something has something to do with karma. Clarify these three cards. Someone could have had something stolen from them. King of Pentacles. Ooh, King of Swords. We've got three kings out here. There could have been something here where somebody tried to do something for money. What is this? The Knight of Pentacles. Why is all these kings here? Damn, there's the last one. King of Cups. Oh, is it because of some sort of spiritual growth that somebody's going through? Just as I thought it, I saw the Ace of Swords. So for some of you, it could be because we have the Emperor out here. Some of you may be going through some sort of a spiritual awakening here, where you're stepping into this Emperor energy. Or again, something may have something to do with family. Yeah, Five of Pentacles. Why is all these kings here? And the Three of Cups. Are these friends? I don't know if these are people that you have to leave out in the cold. Nine of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. The Moon. And the Five of Cups. Yeah, there's definitely some disappointment here. Like I said, I don't know if these are from friends or something like that. People you thought you could trust. What is the advice going forward for my Virgos? Cloud of unknowing, balance, karma and justice, and autumn. What's the advice? You've got Nine of Swords. Damn, you got the Seven of Swords. Looks like someone's having some sort of anxiety or stress about... You got the Eight of Wands. Someone's stressing about something that they did. This is lies, cheating. This is theft. This is dishonesty. Or Spirit is telling you to move on. Clarify these cards. What's the Nine of Swords? Three of Cups. The Ten of Pentacles is back out, but in the upright. Yeah, and it's sitting with the Seven of Swords. Definitely something here about something to do with money, family, an inheritance. What's the Eight of Wands? What's the advice? The Two of Swords. Also Two of Swords, Eight of Wands, High Priestess, Three of Wands. to confess something. What's the 8 of Wands, 2 of Swords? It's like somebody's at a crossroads, cloud of unknown. King of Cups, follow your heart. This is like stepping into a more higher vibration. One more on this King of Cups and then I'm really done. 3 of Pentacles in the reverse, landing on the 4 of Swords. Three of Pentacles in reverse talks about learning. So again, like I said, this seems like one big lesson for somebody here. Yeah, the devil. About working with the devil. I mean, not literally, but you know what I mean. Maybe low vibrational people, it being involved in those things here. This talks about addictions. This talks about cheating. This talks about people who are very materialistic here. This talks, oh, I just heard attacking the vulnerable with the moon and the 5 of Cups. Someone may regret something here, right? Well, Spirit says, you know what? You know what to do about it, right? It's that energy of right your wrongs. Confirmation. Thank you, bird. So let's get one of these so I can end out this reading. All right, what do you want to show Virgo? How do you want to end this reading, Spirit? Coming out sideways, coming out upright. One more. Okay, 2 more. So the first one I'm seeing, it says harmony. And it says being in tune with each other. It says getting along. It says good rapport. It says easy going. Yeah, you want to bring peace to a situation. It feels like someone here. You have nurture and growth. It says attend to your bond with love and patience. It says trust, support, and playful. And then you have love's wings. It says put aside differences and soar to the next level. It says divine devotion, and it says ascend. And then coming out sideways, we have power balance. It says have mutual respect and shared responsibilities. It says respect, care. It says equal. So is this a kind of a case where someone here is regretting maybe, I don't know what this is, right? I can kind of go several ways with this. So I'm not going to sit here and guess. It could be, you know, someone here maybe wanting to go towards someone that they see as a friend, but this could be someone they betrayed. There's different stuff going on here. So just take what resonates for you. But Virgos, that is what I have picked up. So I do hope that something has resonated for you. If it has, I do ask that you hit that thumbs up for me, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you know when I upload. But if this is where we part, guys, stay safe. Love and light.